man. The food ain't that bad, baby.
What's wrong? What?
Oh, God!
What is that? Oh, shit. What is that?
Oh.
Holy shit, Ralph, what scared you so much?
Oh, I'm just playing the new Alien mobile game, Blackout, on my Razer 2 phone.
That is a damn good phone.
Oh, God!
Alright.
Everybody, hello everyone.
It's like we're traveling back in time.
We missed you and we're back again.
As Alien fans,
Yes.
there's been many disappointments. There's of course been Alien 3. No, that was actually pretty good to be honest. Alien 4. That was fucking garbage.
I'm guessing it was the Rocky 5 of the Alien.
Shut up, Sam.
Cordilogy.
Okay, there was Prometheus.
Cordilogy?
My ring's outside.
There was Covenant. There was just lots of garbage, okay? But no other disappointment has been as poignant as Alien Colonial Marines. The ultimate alien meme of all time.
I don't know if
But
I've
now-
seen that.
Oh my god.
I haven't seen that.
Sam,
I literally haven't.
Sam! Oh my god, please stop! It's too much!
man.
Please just stop!
Ouch.
Colonial Marines, to this very fucking day, continues to use false advertising to sell itself. I know that's on Sega, but it's still true. This whole game is shrouded in mistruth.
For anyone else that doesn't know
See, I did not
Aliens
know that.
Colonial Marines,
I did not know that.
It was a game released from Gearbox that was fucking garbage and a complete lie. It was like the No Man's Sky before No Man's
Ooh,
Sky was a
okay,
thing.
that's a big-
Except it was an IP that we cared about. So that was the biggest Alien meme. But today, it has been eclipsed with the announcement of Alien Blacked.
Blacked?
Blackout.
There we go.
Let's take it back a step. Alien Blackout, announced today, is a mobile game. It is a sequel to Alien Isolation.
I see. So, Ralph, hypothetically, right? If somebody hadn't played the first one, not me, asking for a friend, of course, what would the first game kind of be like? Because I've, of course, played it.
Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
Alien Isolation was a survival horror absolute gem. It was absolutely, it was brilliant.
I
It
agree.
was-
Absolute gem.
It was,
Loved it.
It was very much sort of hide and seek style gameplay. So you were trapped on the Sevastopol space station, and you were basically trying to like go from place to place, hiding from the alien because if they ever found you, they would just rip you to pieces.
Sure.
Okay, so that was it. But it was actually really long as well. It was like 25 hours, very chunky game, so cinematic, so tense, just like a fucking awesome game made by Creative Assembly, the guys that have done like the Total War series of games.
Sure,
And then they did this, and they just totally nailed it. So I understand that you obviously have played it and finished it, Sam.
Exactly right, guys.
So now those of you out there who haven't played it, unlike Sam,
Exactly.
now know what it is.
The last thing that we're ever going to do, guys, is say that we've played a game that we haven't
That's
played.
correct. Exactly right.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
But I think one of the reasons why a lot of people haven't played this game is because it didn't sell very well.
That's
actually.
true. Yeah.
I mean, would you say it's because it wasn't marketed correctly, or there wasn't enough hype behind it?
Yeah.
I really didn't hear much about this game, to be
Correct.
honest.
It was released back in 2016 from memory, maybe 2015.
2016 from memory, maybe 2015.
Actually, even at the time, Sega, the publisher, and Creative Assembly, the developer, were talking about the fact that this wasn't selling particularly well. It was a real sort of like critical darling where
Totally.
all the critics were like, this is amazing, but no one really bought it. And I think even the developers back then were like, hey guys, we're probably not going to see a sequel to this. This didn't really sell out of the park. We loved making it. It was cool. But it just, for whatever reason, it was very niche. It was a survival horror game, which people find scary.
Totally.
It was a hide and seek style game, which people find really tense.
And it's very strong IP. This is the other thing. Like, I would think that Alien IP is extremely
Yeah.
strong IP. You'd expect people to not necessarily like line around the block for it, but
Sure.
be very interested in this.
Sure, but for whatever reason, it didn't nail it in the sales category. So no one was expecting a sequel. This year, however, last year,
Last year, yes.
they started teasing some things. They mainly leaks, unconfirmed stuff. It was just whispers that we heard about a new game called Alien Blackout, which everyone was really confident was going to be a sequel to Alien Isolation because it just felt about right. Creative Assembly were being a bit sort of tight-lipped about it. They were like, maybe it could be whatever else.
Especially
so we were
this
really
stuff-
hopeful.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially the stuff they've been leaking, like in terms of on the Twitter stuff, like that looks like
Yeah.
it's coming, you know.
They did,
and boy,
yeah.
did they deliver.
They
Boy,
did.
did they deliver.
They definitely delivered. After all the teasing, we finally got an announcement. Today, the developer called D3Go have announced that Alien Blackout is coming and it's on mobile.
Oh, God.
Now look, as someone that hasn't played the game, to be honest, hearing that a sequel is going to be on mobile, I think anyone is going to go, that is fucking disappointing. Because
It's very disappointing.
come on, there's so much evidence now to show that people do not want mobile games in general, from console onto mobile. And number two, they definitely don't want sequels, okay?
True,
they don't
that's
want to have
right.
a console experience, and then they don't want to be thrown onto some fucking mobile platform
right.
that goes from a screen this big or some shit
Yeah.
to a screen this big.
We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do?
It's not what people
It
want.
didn't work for Command & Conquer.
Definitely not.
Didn't work for Diablo Immortal.
Okay,
It's
definitely.
not working here.
Definitely, and that's just a moment on the Diablo Immortal thing. I would have thought that they would have seen what happened with Diablo Immortal and gone, fuck, we cannot go down this route.
Mobile devices for a new Diablo game.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Or at least position the whole fan base in the right way. Guys, this is going to be a mobile spin-off, or it's going to be a mobile this or that. Do not send teasers and shit, then drop it as a fucking mobile game.
I know, it's absolutely heartbreaking.
It's
As someone who
crazy,
actually
man.
played that game and knew how good it was, the idea that I'll be playing it on my fucking phone, that's ridiculous.
But-
that is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, and I have seen the backlash, okay? And now I really do think that the backlash, I don't think we would have seen such a huge backlash if we didn't see the community rally together from the Diablo Immortal experience.
Hey, just was wondering.
And now they have a confidence, I feel,
Yeah.
that, everyone is on board that they don't want mobile games from, games that we know from console and PC. So if we hadn't had such a huge fucking debacle from the Diablo Immortal thing, do you think we would have seen such a huge backlash?
No, this is a big meme now, and everyone's
Yeah.
piling on.
Totally.
The Laymen, for example. You know what I mean?
Well, we got an
There's
episode.
blood in the water after Diablo
Yep.
Immortal. It was a new mobile game based on an established IP from consoles.
Love it.
Get him!
Yeah,
it's
100%.
literally that.
And there's no Bethesda news today, so guys, this is what
Exactly
we're doing,
right.
okay? So it's probably here.
Look, the thing is, they on the Twitter, they did sort of tweak, they did sort of tease that there's maybe more information coming and possibly other stuff in development. They did have this hashtag play, watch, read, or play, read, watch, or something, which indicates that maybe there's also some kind of movie or TV show coming, and maybe also a book or an animated book or a comic or something.
Sure. If I'm that company and I know that, releasing something on mobile is really risky, that's exactly what I would do, okay? I would send some shitty, ambiguous
Yeah,
little
true.
comment out saying, maybe this is a sequel, maybe it's not.
Yeah.
Of course, it's just kind of hopefully keeping them in some sort of space that they can wriggle out of this.
True.
And that's exactly what this is. But, I think I represent a lot of people out there that haven't played this game because, as I said, it didn't sell well. And, originally, if this was going to be really hyped, I think a lot of people could be very excited for this. But this is exactly what they didn't need. The first one didn't sell very well, and the second one, my God, I really want to see the sale figures of this mobile game.
Well, it's probably going to
Actually,
be
it's probably
free.
free, dude. It's going
It'll
to
probably
be
download 300 million
it's
copies.
going to be no. It's going to it probably will, but it's going to be some shitty microtransaction filled.
How do you
mobile game.
microtransaction a horror game either? What is that?
know.
Is it extra lives?
I don't know. Pay $2 to get scared or some shit. Who knows?
That power lifter thing is a $5 upgrade.
Oh, I know
you
what it is.
I mean?
The horror really begins when you open the microtransaction store.
That's true.
And you just start screaming about how much shit costs.
right.
Call of Duty was a fucking horror game, everybody. Holy shit, I didn't know that until now.
true.
The red dot, it's supposed to make you scream.
Either way, Randy Pitchford is now the
God.
happiest man in the world because for no longer is his game the biggest alien meme. It
Yes.
has been surpassed.
He's sitting
Randy,
there going,
he couldn't have
We
put-
went to his house, by the way.
You can't tell that story.
Oh, sorry.
We'll tell that story later.
Next time.
Laymen out.
It was actually pretty cool. Bye.